Thank you, world, for tuning in.
So beautiful.
What's happening, fellas?
There's no way you can win. Fire in the hole!
Get it?
Let's kill it.
Damn it, Bam! The tire jack ripped right up my...
The kids with nuts button.
Bring it on, bitch!
Yeah, look out, Cooper going through!
Let the first annual World Destruction Tour begin!
I'm looking your ass!
Well, it was about time I got to this, huh? Welcome, everybody, to Fug 2. Yes, here we are in the sequel of Underground. It's the one that's all about destruction and chaos, and all about being in a Team Bam or Team Tony, and just going all over the world to just be absolutely anarchy motherfucker on this shit, you know? It's gonna be a very fun ride. And not only that, but this one's gonna be special because we're not just doing, you know, story mode. There's also a thing called classic mode that we'll be going through as well. And it has its own set of levels as well as goals. It's gonna be very interesting, and it's gonna be a very fun ride. Also, a different amount of difficulties. We're doing sick mode for all of these, showing them all off from there. And, yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a ride. I'm playing on the PC version, like you would expect. And there's gonna be a lot to show from this one, especially since there is some unique sort of things to this. For instance, there is the whole, you know, the face thing that was there in the last game. I'm not using it because I already showed it and it's no different here. And there's also a unique character that's only really in the PC version as well, so I'm going to show off that as well. I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, show
Hurry
this.
up, let's skate.
Hear the
I'll take
voices.
over right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, man, I
There
got
you
my
go.
game face on.
And I'm just
Yeah,
going to
let's
go
roll.
ahead and just fast forward all of this bit here. I'll show you me actually making my character right now, but I am going to just speed through this. So, here's the thing about this game, and it's really interesting, because you're not just going to be seeing me actually doing Fug 2. You're not going to be seeing me just doing this version of the game, the PC version. I'm going to, pretty much every now and then, go into Fug 2 Remix, the PSP port, because Fug 2 Remix does change quite a bit about this game, in both good and bad ways. The main thing is that there are unique new levels that are either only in Fug 2 Remix, or will later port it in to later games. So, I'm going to be going through and doing all of that as well. I'm going to go through and complete all of it. And the way it's structured and everything, with the levels, is very much different to how this game is structured. Because of the fact that when it comes to this game, everything is aligned. Everything is set for you. You don't really have a choice in this one. Whereas in Fug 2 Remix, you do actually have a choice on where you want to go, and kind of what team you want to go for as well. I say kind of because it's still kind of forced, but you do at least get a choice of where to go. And that's pretty neat. But yeah, right now, we'll be going through and just doing story mode on Sick, and we're going to go through and essentially experience what exactly we're in for with this game, and what new things we're in for with it. Because this game does change quite a bit compared to Fug 1 on how it's going to play out. And it's not just because of the fact it's a lot more like a Jackass thing than a fucking Tony Hawk thing. First of all, we have creative graphic here. The creative graphic thing is really interesting because This game has a thing about tagging and sticker slapping. Remember the wall kick thing? I think we had the wall kick thing beforehand. If not, well, don't worry. We're about to have that now because we're going to have sticker slapping. And what sticker slapping is that we go up to a wall and we press the jump button and we just smack the wall with a sticker. And not only that, but we do have tagging. We are able to put our graffiti anywhere on the walls of the levels. And we can customize that. We can't really customize the sticker, but we can indeed customize the tag. We can customize the graffiti. But I will show off the sticker designs, and I will show off the pre-made graphics. Because, you know, might as well. And here's all the stuff as well. You know, here's all the board stuff that you have probably seen, including Sheckler here. This game is interesting if it's pro skaters because there's a lot less now, huh? Like, beforehand we had, like, 15 pro skaters before and all of that. But now we only really have about 5 or 6. And, I mean, we do have a new guy, Ryan Sheckler, who is pretty much like a child pro skater, and he's very new in the line too. And I don't think anybody's even heard from Ryan Sheckler in a while when it comes to skateboarding and such. He's just kind of forgotten in a sense. But yeah, like, it really tried its best with newcomers and the old school. And it also got a lot more creative with what characters you have. Because this is a lot more of a goofy game than it is a serious game. And it's really showcasing its arcadiness right off the bat with story mode. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my sticker, which is going to be this cat thing, because of course. And we're going to go ahead and save our character, who is obviously going to be me. You might have noticed I don't have a fucking goatee on me. Because my skater decided to go ahead and shave himself ever since the events of Fug 1. He just kind of wants to change himself and, you know, not deal with the bullshit anymore. He just wants to skate. And that's understandable. By the way, I was setting this up beforehand, just getting stuff ready, and, well, I had some trouble getting the widescreen happening, and I eventually got it working, but now after all of that, unfortunately, that one save I had there is now corrupted. I can't save on it, nor can I delete it. So, we'll be saving on the Xindictive 2. We want to bypass that. Don't worry, that doesn't happen in the PSP version, luckily. Or any of the console versions, really. And as for the pre-made graphics here for graffitiing, I'm going to use this last one here of the skull, because I like that the most, and it kind of reminds me of a certain game that comes after this, that kind of has the same sort of graphic that is just kind of the actual default for the most part. And, yeah, I'm gonna like it a lot. And, yeah, you can see there's a lot of graphics you can choose from. There's a lot of stuff you can go for. Some of this stuff is actually kind of like, you know, giving you a premonition of what's gonna be coming up. You know, and there's also some shapes, there's some text, there's a lot of stuff you can choose from. And it's pretty cool to see. And yes, with Fug 2, this also does mean that this is the game where Fug Pro resides. Will I actually show Fug Pro? We'll have to see when it happens. But right now, this does not have Fug Pro. I am not installing Fug Pro until this entire thing is completed. So right now, you are legitimately seeing a very clean, normal game of Fug 2 right now. And we're going to be going through all of it. We're going to go through all the gaps. We're going to go through all the missions. We're going to go through all of Sick. We're going to go through all of Story and Classic mode. And we're going to shove every single thing and unlock every single thing in the game. So here's the thing. With Easy, it's for the less difficult goals and fairly new to the series. Challenging goals for the average to good player. And for yours truly, Sick. For the hardcore motherfuckers who have mastered the games. Let's go straight in and begin story mode.
Vicodin! Did I?
Oh man, on my head.
Let's find out who did this. They're dead. Guys, you ever think the last word you were gonna hear would be? Hello, butt nuggets.
What is this? What's happening, fellas? In case you're wondering why Bam and I invited you here tonight, let us enlighten you.
World Destruction Tour. Around the world's sick as hell skating competition that Tony and I threw together and you, Jagoffs, are gonna compete in.
Whatever. We're splitting into 2 teams. I'll be the captain of one team.
And the captain of my team will be... Oh, Phil.
Damn it, Bam! The tire jacks ran right up my...
We're going global, baby. Racking up points for some balls to the wall skating.
And some ridiculous stunts and challenges.
Like that. 50 points if you get someone to hose their pants.
Come on, that's sweat.
Woo! And 20 bonus points if you think there's luggage in the trunk.
I just had a fruit salad, all right?
There's gonna be no cameras, no press, and no crazed fans. Just us embarking on a round-the-world party.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more thing. The losing team pays for the entire trip.
Booyah!
Bitches.
Take your broke ass to the bank.
So if everyone's down with the program, I say it's choosing time. Mike V, you're with me.
Good choice, Birdman.
Only 2 left. You gotta pick one.
Do I want the noob? Or do I want Paulie, Wheels of Fury Ryan,
Yeah!
the 10-year-old skating madman? No more grinding on wood chippers, huh, Paulie?
That's right, baby.
Come on, Bam, make up your mind.
What's there to the side?
Are you serious? You can't decide between me and a kid in a body cast?
You want some of me? Bring it on, bitch!
I like that. He's fired up. This kid's got game. I take Paulie.
You're number 1!
Come on, kid.
I got
These
all
guys
you need
suck.
to kill
You're with
the
me.
Ladies, let the first annual World Destruction Tour begin!
Yeah, look like my sister.
Before we get rolling, you should cruise by the training area to brush up on your moves. Some of the other fellows are also there to teach you some sweet new tricks. Once you're ready to head out, come see me.
Welcome to training, or as we already know it as, Warehouse 2.0. The best warehouse of any of the games, by the way. And yes, there are stat challenges here, much like Fug 1, but unlike Fug 1, I have immense issues with this one. You see, in Fug 1, these challenges were not that bad. You could handle them in no problem at all. I'm gonna go ahead and just do these right now. And we'll talk over this, by the way. It's all just simple tutorial stuff right now. We'll get into the new stuff very soon, though. But,
manual through the cones.
yeah, I just want to bring up right now that the stat challenges in Fug 2 are worse than Fug 1. Because you see, you could handle Fug 1's goals. In fact, the main part about Fug 1's stat challenges is that you wouldn't be able to actually do a whole lot of them until you got further in the game. In this one, you can get all of them done immediately, but the issue is that you can kind of see what kind of bullshit this game's gonna pull on you for it, and
Go talk to Bob and learn some ramp moves.
yeah, like, we're gonna go through a whole lot of shit. Also, hi Eric. Eric is here again, but don't worry, he's coming for Leaf now. He's not the threat he was beforehand. He's just being made fun of the entirety of the game.
First, do a lip trick on this.
Yeah, he's been downgraded to absolute bitch. And he's gonna stay that way for every one of these games, even though he only makes one more appearance way later on in the games. But yeah, the stat challenges are horrid in this game, and right now they're not looking too bad, but when I show you the stat challenges, you will see that they are horrible.
Try to land a trick with
I've already seen people like in Xindictive have trouble actually like doing like Fug 1's stat challenges and find that to be hard. This is a fucking nightmare. Oh, by the way, keyboard controls with figuring out what to do here with my controller, it's yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
and ollie at the top to make it to
And
the
by
other.
the way, we're obviously checking out the usual gaps so far that we know and love. But now it's time for the sticker slap.
Hey, you surprised to find me, are you? Why don't you say we go do a few sticker slaps?
So all we do is just press the jump button as we go up to a wall, and it slaps the stickers at it. We already have our sticker chosen, so we're good there. But one of the stats required in order to upgrade it is to sticker slap 5 times in a combo. And as you can see, if we just use manual, it's a pain in the
Take a break and
ass.
see if you can beat the high score.
Also, yeah, one of the goals here happens to be a high score thing with the arcade machine. But this one is a Pro Skater 1 machine, which is surprising, and also not that surprising because it only really appears in this warehouse area. And considering this is Pro Skater 1 and this is the warehouse, it makes sense. It's a nice little touch, honestly. And it was also a nice touch that the score here happens to be, I believe, the actual high score in Pro Skater 1, 5,000 points. Which, this is the lowest it's ever going to get for sick. Not even kidding when it comes to this. We're going to be experiencing some absolute bullshit. So, get ready for it. It's going to be a ride. I'm sorry, did I say 5? I meant 6. Yes, 6 sticker slaps. Ugh, it's ugly. It's starting to get ugly, isn't it? Like, it's starting to look really ugly and bad, and it's making you kind of curl up a little bit seeing it. Don't worry, it gets much worse. But yeah, there you go. I got my high score. We'll be in some big scores for these, by the way. But here is your stat challenges. And if you want to get good, you gotta do these. 40,000 point air transfers, holding the trick for 13 seconds. These are all really bad so far. You know, doing cavemans and all that is pretty bad as well. But then you get to flips. 50 flip tricks in one combo. That's not fun. 100 trick combo. 3 million point combo. Fuck! And 30 grabs in one combo. Yeah, this stat challenge shit in this game is a nightmare. Fug 1,
Hey man,
you
glad
saw
you're
me
on our
handle
team.
it wasn't that bad.
Check this out. This section
But
of the wall is cracked and ready to be
Fug
broken.
2,
All you need to do is sticker slap.
Fug 2 makes
Grind
me
the top
cry.
Of this corner pipe towards the wall. When you're close to the wall, jump and
And
sticker
yeah,
slap it.
this is just showing us about the destruction stuff so far of Mike Valley.
Cool. Since you're over there, open the door for us. See that big bright red button? Wall ride over it to activate it.
And he doesn't tell us how to wall ride. So we already know how to do that. Just go up to a wall and wall ride it with the grind button. And then you jump to Wally, which we're about to learn as well by Bam, because he's one of the main characters now alongside of Tony. Because you see, Bam's getting
Now
quite
it's
an
time to
upgrade on
master
the spot
wall.
now.
When you're in a wall ride, Wally to get more height. Try it here. Approach the wall. at an
Yeah, we already know
angle,
how to
ollie,
Wally
then
Bam.
wall ride.
We're good.
Then at the
We're
top
good,
of the
mate.
wall ride, Wally. Let's make it fun. Grind that rail up there after the Wally.
I can handle this, mate. Yeah, it's simple as.
Time for that fat ass to go on a diet.
Hey, Phil.
Hit him with these tomatoes. To pick him up, just go near the tomato cart.
You know, it's kind of funny thinking about it now that Bam literally looks a lot like his own fucking father now. And by the way, we can now throw shit. And one of the stat challenges happens to be throwing a certain amount at certain pedestrians. And guess what? If you throw it at people who have goals, it actually counts it as 2 fucking pedestrians. I'm not joking. It's a weird glitch, but it works. Yeah, that was 8. I only threw it 4 times, but it counted it as 8 fucking pedestrians. Even though the stat challenge is 7. I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of the manuals as well, because Trust me, I'm gonna try and get as much of these fucking challenges done as possible. Now, a lot of them are annoying because most of them require you to either just, you know, do it for a certain amount of time or do a certain trick amount of times. And, oh man, also the freakout thing. Freakout's interesting because it gives you points and acts as a combo, and there's actually different animations to it. That's the maximum, by the way. That's like the biggest one. But I'm going to be showing off all the freakout animations for you so you can see all the variants to it, which are all pretty neat and all showcase the true rage of bailing as a skateboarder. By the way, hope you like all the skill I'm putting in with my balancing, because it really does go haywire pretty quickly when it comes to this game. It's a pain. That's the manual. Here's another freak out. The first one where I kick the board. Here's the second one where I have the third one I made, where I just throw the board right at the screen. And, you know, then I try it again. I'm pretty sure I actually get it this time. Let's see. Yeah, there's gymnast plants. There you go. 3 gymnast plants. Nice. And I bailed, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a 2, where I jump on the board and I just break it in half with my feet. Nice. Then I bail again, and I show off number 4, which, in this one, I just fucking make it fly. Oh man, there's one more left, it's number 5, but we'll see it very soon, don't worry. But not right now, but soon. And there's the BS boneless stuff, by the way. So, it's very interesting about these stat challenges when it comes to difficulty, because I will be showing a small few of the stat challenges on normal, and I believe on easy as well, because there are some major changes where it has its own little challenge in normal as well, which is going to be interesting to show. But right now, this is the hardest it's going to get for you. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone on believing that the stat challenges in Fug 2 are not forgiving in the slightest, and we're going to be in for a fucking ride. But right now, portable heel flips and free triple kick flips. That's quite a thing to pull off, but nothing I can't handle. But the flips... Ah, man. Look, I'm not going to get the flips and grabs and even the fucking 100-trick combo done in this area. I'm going to get it done in later levels. Because... oh, God. Look, here's the thing about the trick combo, by the way. People have told me that the way it works, that all you have to do is just... you know, oh, I'm showing the caveman now. All you have to do is just, you know, do 100 tricks. Doesn't matter if the number does not reach 100. As long as you do 100 tricks, it counts. No! It does not work like that. You actually have to get 100x in the fucking combo number in order to get this. And if you keep spamming tricks, it will eventually stop giving that number.
Now you'll need to do a jump and
oh yeah, by the way, the game is kind of weird when it comes to the grab thing, considering I'm playing the PC version, so... yeah, the grab doesn't want to work sometimes. I do get it to work eventually. As you can see, my jumps are awkward too, because it has a variable jump thing. If I just tap the button, I have a low jump, and if I hold the button, I get a higher jump.
Walk into it to climb it.
And yeah, we just go up and climb the ladder. We can also jump repeatedly, which makes us go faster on the ladder. Just letting you know
You'll
that.
automatically hang from it when you fall. Shimmy over to this opening, tough guy.
And yeah, well, so just gonna go ahead and shimmy. But now it's time for another thing that we already know about.
Time for an acid drop, Mike V style.
Yeah, Mike V.
Skate to the edge, ollie, and bombs away.
I thought bonus was Mike V style, but whatever. The acid drop is here as well. And we don't know about that one, because we already learned a lot of the stuff in Fug 1. It's just that there are some new stuff here, like the sticker stuff that we have learned now. But so far, it's all of the old school shit. And by the way, I am going to show you me doing the entire 25 seconds right now. And even though there is a function in this game that I could use, I'm showing you it without me using it at all. This is from all of the practice and all of the fucking years of playing these games for you guys. Jesus Christ. Like, you can tell I've gone through a lot of this game. I've gone through a lot of the series, really. And by the way, I don't really know how to do a dark slide normally. So, I decided to change the grind here, the special grind, as the Crook's dark slide. Because I can easily figure out what that works as. And I've done this as a kid as well, and I'm happy doing it this way, so I'm doing it this way. And, yeah, like, there you go. And there's also a lot of gaps around here, a lot of new gaps, too.
First combo. First, go up in that quarter pipe and grind on top of it.
Also, by now, I'm pretty sure you've already done a lot of combos.
And finally, at the end of the
I
rail,
don't know why
jump
this
off
goal
and
even
grind this quarter
exists. Like, this does not teach you anything.
Alright, time for the side jump. First, go up
Oh, I could side jump? I could side jump anywhere. I'm pretty sure everyone's figured out how to side jump by now. So, yeah, this entire goal here of Chad Muska doesn't make much sense. Also, the game has moments where it just kind of lags and just kind of stops. That sucks. I do manage through it, though, but it can happen every now and then, and it does get in the way and stop me from doing combos and
Alright, you little
such.
jerk. Do a spine transfer over the fun
Ah,
box
yes,
into
the
the
spine
pool.
transfer. Everybody's fun move. Let's go.
Alright, now skate up the quarter pipe at an angle and hip transfer.
This is a new one, the hip transfer. It's no different to the spine transfer, but now we just, you know, actually I'm kidding. We've already known how to do a hip transfer. We're doing it in Fug 1, so...
Alright, let's tag this place up. Hey, walk up to the blank posters and tag them. Make them look fresh. There are 5 tag spots just like these. Find them and tag them.
And here we go with the actual new thing, which is the tagging. So, yeah, we'll be doing some tagging. And the thing is, it's going to be interesting, the tag stuff, and we are going to have to do it all in a combo like this. Luckily, it's just free. However, you have to do free for all difficulties. So, in one way, it's good, because it's the easiest one you can do, considering it's no different to any difficulty at all. At the same time, it's just kind of dumb, and you do have to do 3 in 1 combo. And that timer that you have if you're combo when you're off your board, it does count down fast. Oh, by the way, the last one is up here, which you can climb this. You might not think you could climb that, but you can climb
you need to
it.
get your ass back up there and tag that poster. Just
And
tag
yeah.
the ledge again and tag it.
We can also tag big posters, which really in this game just means certain big graffiti spots, which this is one of them. Because as soon as we graffiti this, it says skaters rule. And by the way, here is the most useless trick in the game, and any game ever.
Now, let's check your skills. If you do a vert wall plant up a quarter pipe right next to a wall, it will give you an extra boost.
Not really, but hey, here's the vert wall plant. A trick that you will never use in the entire game. And you will never ever see ever again in any game after this. It's such a shit
Let's do a real combo. Go up this quarter pipe and do a grab move. On your
And
way
now
down,
here's a
do
real
revert when you
combo,
hit the quarter pipe.
which
After
is just
that,
teaching
go
us how to
into
do
a
the
man.
revert, which we already know about. Yep, you just press the same button you use for, you know, spinning, essentially, and you'll land it. But now it's time for me to go ahead and combo some acid drops, which are kind of awkward to pull off, but you have to do it a certain amount of time, which is about 4, so there you go. Actually, I'm just kidding, it is 4. By the way, it's sketching.
Sketch the forklift for 10 seconds.
This does have its use, luckily, but You know, it's an old thing now, and as you can see, the sketching is super fucking easy. There's no challenge of sketching in A difficulty. We'll be fine. But now it's time for specials.
Right on. Did you notice how that special meter was filling up as you did that combo?
How can you see that,
Now, the
Bam?
more tricks you do, the faster the meter fills up. Once the meter's full, you can perform special tricks which give you a lot more points. Fill up the special meter, then do a McTwist.
Ah, yes, the classic McTwist. We can do it right now. Simple stuff.
Hell yeah, do a backflip while you're in the air.
This is a new thing, backflips. But you know what else is new?
Alright, not bad, not bad. Now do a roll.
Yeah, rolling. Which is pressing R, like right or left, twice. You can do BS or FS rolls, like backside or front slide, inside. And it's actually kind of cool to see. And for our stats, obviously we have to do 2 backflips and 3 BS rolls. Easy stuff, really. But now we have to go ahead and do our last one here.
Ready to head out, huh? I want you to try one thing before we leave. Get special, then enter a combo. After you started the combo, you can get focus control.
Yep. And focus control for me is pressing the right analog stick, which is KP0. So, it's limited time though, so we'll eventually run out and exceed itself essentially. But if you want to be able to balance and not get screwed, focus is going to be your most useful function in the entire game. I'm not joking. You will fall in love with the focus move. So, yeah. This is focusing. And that's the fucking maximum focus time that you just saw right there. If you want to actually go through and really make these points and such, and make these stat challenges, you are going to need fucking focus. So, yeah, we could leave now and begin our actual first level, but first I'm going to go ahead and take care of the rest of the stat challenges that I can do right now, as well as the gap checklist. So, let's get to it, shall we? First of all, you might have also noticed the spin, which is 1080. Simple stuff, so I'm going to get a lot of air for. But first, the spine transfer. We have to do an amount of, I believe, 5 spine transfers, which is a lot of spine transfers. So if you want to make this one work out, you're going to have to go ahead and get off your board, because after a certain amount of reverts, you will just stop immediately. So you will have to get off your board every time. Oh wait, it's 6 spine transfers. Yeah, it's a lot of spine transfers. And here's the spin, the 720. That's good enough, I believe. And now it's time for the gaps. We have a lot to go through. Some are old, a lot are new. Let's go for it, shall we? First of all, manual down here for the downward manual. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind all of this for the last one. It's the biggie. It's the holy shit. I'm going to say it, because I can, it's my channel. And you already know I swear like a fucking sailor anyway. So there you go, the holy shit. And next up, we have to go ahead and grind this rail here for the rail pop. Alright, next up on the list, just go ahead and transfer. Just kidding, it's the fucking air transfer shit. Getting that out of the way. Next up, grind over that, and you'll get the passage hop. Then afterwards, you want to go ahead and grind that for the sprinkle lip, or lip trick it. It is a lip trick thing. And, you know, there are a few more things, and also these sprinkler systems here, which, keep note of the sprinkler systems, by the way. They will become important. But right now, you want to go ahead and grind across these for the rail to light and the light hop. And, yeah, that's about the gist of things there. And let me just land that. Next up, you want to go ahead and transfer over across these 2 ramps for the recessed transfer. Then, you have to check this spot here for the beam lip. Next up, you want to go ahead and transfer here for a weird glitch to happen for the 60 feet. I don't know why that happens, but it does work. Then, make a big jump over here for the upper rail. Just use that entire kicker thing there to make a big jump up to that rail up above. And then next up, spine transfer and then lip trick this spot up here for the big ol' lip. And then, last one, let's trick this rail on the back of this wall just came. We're not done yet, because I'm going to go ahead and begin quite a fucking grind here. In fact, it's a big combo here. We'll begin a shit ton of points, and we're using our special tricks and our focus to make the big trick here. We're gonna get the million right now, because at this point, the game does not care about millions. Millions are bitch fucking points now. Anybody can do a million, and the game is gonna make us do a million quite a bit. But the big thing is going above a million with 3 million, which I'm gonna do later on. But right now, as you can see, look at that. 1,500,000 fucking point combo. We're kicking ass now. And we're gonna end it off right about now with the pull to pull, those 2 grinds there, and here's the last freak out, by the way. I just slammed the skateboard right on the floor. That's all the freak out animations. And lastly, let's trick this rail right over here on this wall for the high wire. That is every gap in training. And that just so happens to be it for this part. So, I would say next time we're going through to begin the actual first level of this game, which is Boston. But I'm not gonna say that, because we're not going to Boston next time. Instead, next time, we're going to Fug 2 Remix, in which we're going to be seeing the first exclusive level that is only in Remix. I hope you're ready for it, because it's gonna get pretty fucking wild from there on out. But right now, I hope you enjoyed this part. I can't delete the save. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time for Fug 2 Remix, as we are going to be going through for Santa Cruz. I'm pretty sure it's called Santa Cruz. So yeah, we could do Boston. We're not doing Boston till part 3. I'll see you then, guys, for Santa Cruz. By the way, I just want to give a massive shout out and thank you to Lord Loud, the band that you heard one of their music from in the opening for this part. I don't normally do these sort of thank yous for the people I, use the music for with these videos, but Lord Loud is special because every other time, it's just been, like, small sort of, like, creators and such making music from, like, Newgrounds and such that I was able to get permission for and they were okay with, and they liked the videos as well. However, Lord Loud is a legitimate band that not only has multiple albums beforehand that are on Bandcamp and such you can buy right now, but they are also on Spotify, they've been playing on radios, they are literally on the freaking listings of billboards and such. They are way up there, and they are an amazing band. Their music is awesome to listen to. I really do like it a lot. And their current album is really cool. And in fact, the song you heard is actually from an album that they have not yet actually released, because it's currently in pre-order state. That's right, this and 2 other songs are currently available to listen to for free right now as like samples. But if you want the full album, you want to support this band, I would recommend going to the Bandcamp link and, buying their album and checking out this stuff, and all the other albums as well. And also, if you are really into vinyl, if you're a bit of a vinyl freak and you're into that classic, sort of big disc stuff, they actually have a vinyl going on right now. They actually do have a vinyl release that you can actually pre-order right now. It's like limited for 400 copies and it's $20. And trust me, it looks fucking awesome. The album cover looks awesome. I love the orange look of the freaking vinyl. It's really unique to see and it's really cool. And it's just a really cool album, and it's going to be coming out fully on September 4th of this year. So, if you're into music, if you're into rock bands, if you are into supporting musical artists out there, I would recommend checking these guys out and giving them your support. Wholeheartedly. I legitimately thank these guys for allowing me to use their song, Lady Sunday, for this video. And they're also happy for me to use any of their other songs for any videos, so you might see me actually play more of their music later on throughout my channel. I seriously cannot thank them enough for the support that they have allowed for me to use their song in this video and to allow me to use more of the music in the future. And I legitimately want you to go out and check out this stuff and support them right now. They're awesome. The music is great. You will, if you're into hard rock, garage rock, stoner rock, even heavy metal, a bit of that, you will legitimately enjoy listening to this stuff, so please give them a try. Like, seriously, you won't regret it, really. These guys are great. You can listen to them on Bandcamp, you can listen to them on Spotify, on Apple Music, possibly even Deezer, because I use that. And yeah, like, you can also go ahead and check out their other albums, Passe Paranoia and NEP, which they've been around for like about 5 years now, so they got some great stuff. Their albums are very solid. I have yet to find a, like, you know, not that great song or bad song, really. All of their music is fantastic to listen to, so go out there, go check them out, give them your support. If you want to buy the record, it's still currently available, so get it while it's hot. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the music from that opening, and hope you enjoyed the video as well. I'll be seeing you all next time for Santa Cruz. I hope it's Santa Cruz. If it's not, you'll know I'm going to smack myself in the face for getting it wrong. But, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.